So in that case, we can look at our topic, which is Introduction to Chemical Kinetics. So in an essence, as we have said, that kinetics is the study of the measure of chemical reactions, or the study of the measure of the rate of chemical reactions. Chemical kinetics in that sense now refers to the study of the rate at which chemical reactions take place. So in that case, when we are studying about kinetics, we're going to look at maybe how fast a reaction takes place. So there are specific variables that we're going to use. In this case, when we say that how fast a reaction takes place, then we are referring to as another term that we're going to call rate. And of course, from physical aspect or classical mechanics, we know that the term rate might refer to as one variable against another one. Of course, it's a ratio, and we're going to look at that. And in that case, for chemical reactions, when we measure the rate or how fast the reaction is taking place, we're going to look at the different variables, as I have said. And in this case, we are going to look at some aspects of a chemical. Now, if we want to know whether a chemical is maybe stronger or weaker, then we're going to measure its concentration. So the concentration of a chemical determines whether it is going to be a stronger or a weaker one. That is in quotes. So we're going to find specific terms that we're going to use for that. Now in that case, when a reaction takes place, there are different aspects that we're going to look into. I've talked about concentration, and I've said this specifically is a ratio. So we can define concentration from this point as the ratio, or the concentration is the ratio of the amount of solute, per amount of a solution. Now, bearing in mind that we understand the difference between these two terms that we have used here, suppose I have just a container here that consists of some water inside, and then I have a spoon of salt. So if I mix the two, then I will have a solution of, this is common salt, so I will have a solution of sodium chloride. So if I dissolve this salt inside this liquid, then I will come up with what we call a solution. So this salt will be referred to as a solute, and then this final product is referred to as a solution. So in actual sense, when we say about the concentration, it's the amount of this in this particular product that we are talking about. So in that case, in an essence, that's a simple definition of concentration. Concentration, of course, has got its own units, which is used to measure concentration of different types of chemicals. As we say, a chemical is a substance that has got defined composition.